Hello everyone. Hello guys, how are you on today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Miss Doris. I have an awesome story for us on today. But first, before we get started, I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Miss Doris. Today's story we are going to be reading is We Can Portraits of Power. We Can Portraits of Power. And this book is written by Tyler Gordon, which was a 10-year-old author. Today's book we are reading is We Can Portraits of Power. I'm so excited. So to all of you that's going to be tuning into Story Time with Miss Doris, hello and welcome to you. I hope you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day on yesterday. Happy belated Valentine's to you that I didn't get to say Valentine's to. So I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. But before we get started, we are working on our sign letters. We're working on our sign alphabets on this month. So our letter today is going to be the letter J. Our letter today is going to be the letter J. We have a capital J and the small j. So let's do this sign and let's do the letter J in sign. Remember, get those fingers up, get those muscles moving and going so we can get ready to do that sign J on today. So let's put our fingers up. We're doing the letter J. So hands up, fold the 3 fingers, thumb across, leave the pinky finger sticking out like this. So we're going to do the letter J, and the letter J is formed with a hook. So we're going to put our hands up, fold the 3 fingers, pinky sticking out, and we're just going to do like that. Make a curve. So we're going to fold the fingers, pinky out, and it's like we're taking that pinky and doing like that. That is the letter J. Let's do it one more time. Fold the fingers, thumb across. It should look just like this. Pinky sticking out. Take that pinky and bring it around like that. So we are making this curve in that J. So we're going to go like this. See? The long stem and the hoop, the curve at the end. So let's try it again in our minds without saying it out loud. Let's try it one more time. Wow, awesome job. Let's try it a little faster. See if you can do it just a little faster so we can get used to doing these sign letters, the sign letters. Awesome job. Well, I'd like to give shout outs to those of you that are celebrating your birthday on today. Happy birthday. I hope your day is awesome. I'd like to send a special birthday shout out to Mr. Bill. Hello, Mr. Bill. How are you on today? I hope your birthday is awesome. Have an awesome birthday on today, Mr. Bill. God bless you. God bless you. I'd like to say hello to Georgetta Rose. Hello, Princess. How are you on today? Hello, Azaria. Hello, Princess Azaria. How are you on today? I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hello, Samario. Hello, Poopas. How are you? Hello, Baby Shark. Hello, Baby Shark. Hello, Janaya. Hello, Sarak. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Hello, Rome. Hello, Royce. Hello, Soso. I missed you, Soso. I hope you're having an awesome day on today. Well, let's get started with that Storytime song. Hello, Harmony, Tanelia. Hello, Ari. Hello, Amelia. Hello, TM. There's that Storytime song. Remember, practice. Safety first. Storytime is Storytime with Miss Doris. Storytime. It's storytime with Miss Sherry to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. Hello, TM. We missed you, TM. Happy Valentine's. It's story time, story time, story time with Miss. It's story. Hello, POCC family. Hello, Sister DJ. Hello, Brother Ruben. Hello, D. Hello, Brother D. Hello, Brother Jeremy. How are you on today? It's story time. Story time with Miss. She'll read to you, say to you, tell you all just what to do. Wow, you guys were awesome. I heard you singing so loud. Go ahead on, have a seat while Miss Doris read you a story at this time. Excuse me. Today's story we're going to be reading is We Can Portraits of Power by Tyler Gordon. And this book was written by a 10-year-old author. He was 10 years old when he had written this book. Let's read a little about the author. Dear reader, when I first realized the power of my paintbrush, I was only 10 years old. I told my mom about a dream I had where God said that if I didn't use my gifts, that he was going to take them away from me. At first, she didn't want to pay much attention to this because I had never ever painted before. Eventually, after endless postering, she showed me to enter my school STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, mathematics, competition. I painted a portrait of our principal that actually won first place. As shocked, excuse me, as shocked as I was to receive the top prize, I knew that it was only the beginning. Now, 4 years later, I have painted over 300 portraits, and I'm just getting started. The people in this book are icons who have changed the world in their own groundbreaking ways. When I reflect on where I want to be in the future, I think about accomplishments of these strong people, brave people, and it gives me inspiration to put all into everything that I do. To everyone whose the portrait appears in this book, thank you for being who you are because of what you have accomplished. Kids just like me know that we can too. And this was written by Tyler Gordon. He was 10 years old when he started drawing these portraits. The first one we're going to read about is Kamala Harris. The day I made this portrait of Vice President Kamala Devi Harris, I woke up and knew that I wanted to paint outside in the fresh air, in front of the Bay Bridge. Like me, she grew up in San Francisco Bay Area. As I painted, I thought about Vice President Harris and all that she had accomplished by being the first woman, the first African American, and the first Asian American to be elected as Vice President of the United States. She broke the same racial and gender barriers to become the Attorney General of California. I admire how Vice President Harris fights for women and kids, LGBTQIA plus rights, the environment, and criminal justice reform. And that is Kamala Harris. This is the picture. That was the picture of Kamala Harris. The next portrait we're going to be reading about is Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou. Hold on, it's a glare. Way much better. Maya Angelou was groundbreaking. Maya Angelou was a groundbreaking poet and author who over the course of 50 years published 7 autobiographies, including I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. She also wrote essays, plays, and stories. She also plays movies and television shows. Miss Maya was an active participant in the civil rights movement and worked alongside Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. The next one we're going to read about is Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. This is a portrait. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King is one of the most iconic public figures that I have ever painted. He was a man led by kindness, who believed in guiding the civil rights movement through the principles of nonviolence and civil disobedience. His methods of achieving justice for African Americans were rooted in the same philosophy that I have used when I've been confronted by bullies who have picked on me for my differences. The next portrait we're going to read about is John Lewis. I will always remember the day that I painted the portrait of Mr. John Lewis. He had just passed away, and the news was flooded with reports of his amazing work, including his role in helping organize in 1963 on Washington. John Lewis was a legendary civil rights activist who marched with Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and who endured being beaten and arrested in order to stand up for his principles. And this portrait is Maya Angelou. Dr. Martin Luther King. And this one is John Lewis. John Lewis and Dr. Martin Luther King and Maya Angelou. Hello and welcome to Storytime. Today's book we are reading is Weekend Portraits of Power. Hello, Mother BJ. Hello. How are you on today? I hope you're having an awesome day. Oh my goodness. I think someone is having a birthday on today. Let's guess who that is. Let's give him another shout out. Hello, Mr. Beal. Hello, Mr. Beal. I hope you're having an awesome day, Mr. Beal. Today is your birthday, and I wanted to tell you a special happy birthday, Mr. Beal. Oh my goodness. I know you're clapping, Mr. Beal. Happy birthday to you, sir. I hope you enjoy your day, and your day of birthday happiness is going to be filled with lots and lots of love and goodies. I know you love goodies, Mr. Bill. Hello, Dee. Hello, Jeremy. How are you guys on today? I'm so glad you guys are tuning in to Story Time with Miss Doris. Remember, today's story we're reading is called, I know he's so excited. Hello, Mr. Bill. Today's book again we're reading is Portraits of Power. So the next portrait we're going to be reading about is Stacey Adams. Stacey Adams. Stacey Adams is a lawyer, politician, and voting rights activist who is created with working to bring about record-breaking voters turnout in, you're welcome, Mr. Bill, turnout in Georgia, which ultimately helped Joe Biden win the presidency in 2020. Miss Stacey was nominated for Nobel Prize for these efforts. I painted her portrait the morning after Georgia's historic U.S. special election, which gave Democrats control over the Senate. The next one we're going to be reading the portrait. I'll show you the portrait in a minute. Joe Biden. President Joe Biden inspires me in a very, very special way. Like me, President Biden has a stutter. I was often bullied at school because of this and would pour myself into my art as an outlet for my sadness and frustration. After learning that President Biden also has a stutter, I felt empowered. Wow. Stacey Adams and Joe Biden. Say to you, tell you all just what to do. Just what to do. The next portrait we're going to see is a portrait of Obama. Barack Obama. Former President Barack Obama was the first African American president of the United States of America, and he is the inspiration to so many children like me and who believe that we too can become anything we can dream of. One of his major accomplishments as president was the creation of the Affordable Care Act, which provided health insurance to over 20 million previously uninsured Americans. Mr. Barack was one of the few presidents who, along with his wife, raised young children in the White House. His daughters, Sasha and Malia, and the family had a dog named Bo and Sonny. He is also an author, penning 4 books: Dreams from My Father, The Audacity of Hope, Of Thee I Sing, and A Promised Land. And there is Barack. The next one we are going to be reading is Naomi Osaka. Excuse me. Naomi Osaka, this one ranked player by the Women's Tennis Association, is also an activist who supports the Black Lives Matter movement. She has attended protests, worn Black Lives Matter masks and apparel, and refused to play in some tournaments as a way to protect police killings of Black people. Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is the man, the myth, and the legend who redefined the world of the golf. At just 15 years old, Mr. Tiger, widely regarded as the best golfer in history, has won the GPA Tour 82 times, the Master Tournament 5 times, the U.S. Open 3 times, the British Open 3 times. Mr. Tiger helps others through efforts such as his TGR Foundation, which empowers students to pursue their passions. Serena Williams. Serena Williams hails from California like me. She grew up in the city like me, and she began her professional career young like me. From winning more Grand Slam titles, 23, than any other woman or man during the Open era, to bringing home the 4 gold medals in the Olympics, Miss Serena has shown me that we can accomplish great things if you work hard on. There's Naomi Osaka, Tiger Woods, and our third one, Serena Williams. And let's see, we are going to read one more. Let's read Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Former First Lady Michelle Obama is a graduate of both Princeton University and Harvard Law School, and is a lawyer who has championed the rights of others through her work before, during, and after her times as First Lady. She worked with the nation's public school system and various community organizations to introduce the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act and the Let's Move initiative to provide kids like me with healthy foods options for school lunch and to battle childhood obesity through exercise. She's a native of South Side of Chicago and is as beloved, influential, and inspirational as her husband, the former Vice President Barack Obama. There's Michelle Obama. Wow, the end. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome book on today. Remember, today's book we read was We Can, Portraits of Power. And for those of you, if you'd like to check this book out, you can check with your local libraries if you wanted to check this book out. We Can, Portraits of Power. I enjoyed reading you guys an awesome story on today about some of our activists, leaders on today. This was an awesome book on today. I hope you enjoyed it. The portraits, We Can, Portraits of Power. Guess what, you guys, whatever you set your minds to, make sure you try it. Don't doubt it. Always try it. Give it the benefit of the doubt. The mind is something that's very powerful. And remember, we are still practicing safety first. I know in some places that you can go without your mask, but then some you have to wear your mask. But to all of our children up there, remember, make sure you are still washing and sanitizing your hands at all times when you're touching things, because germs are everywhere. Germs are everywhere. And remember, when you're out in public, it's imperative that you wear your mask in some places that you go. So make sure you're wearing your mask in those places before you have to enter. If they have their signs up, make sure you're wearing your mask. Practice safety first. Don't forget, practice safety first. I enjoyed reading you guys a story on today. And remember, if you're not smiling on today, as we always say at the end of our story time, once you see Miss Storytime smile, I hope that you are smiling on today. Have an awesome day. God bless you all. And again, happy birthday, Mr. Bill. We love you at Storytime. Take care. Have an awesome day. Remember, tomorrow is Wednesday. On Wednesday, we read a Christian book. Take care, and God bless you all. Don't forget to smile.